now the next visual communication strategy that I'd like to share with you is the steeple.
Use your hands to make a steeple. Do it right, impress all the people. Yay!
The steeple is a visual communication strategy that you want to employ when you want to project the image of power and confidence. What you want to do is, let's say if you're in a job interview, or if you're in a review at work, or if you're speaking to a customer, if you're in a situation, especially when somebody asks you a question, and when you answer that question, you want to show as much power and confidence as you possibly can. What you want to do is this. Shazam! Table! I wanted to show you what this strategy looks like. When you are in a meeting or an interview or in a situation where you want to be seen as confident and powerful, one of the easiest ways to project the image of confidence and power and feel more confident is to lean into the table a little bit. You know, a lot of times people don't know what to do with their hands or with their body posture during an interview or during a meeting or during a high-risk communication situation. This is a very simple strategy that everybody can implement. You want to lean forward a little bit, as I'm leaning now, plant your forearms heavily on the table, as they're planted now, and lean into the person with whom you're communicating. So, as you're communicating, you will have a posture that is not only powerful, but is also projecting the image of an active listener. So, having said that, I'm already in my standard body language position, and the steeple goes like this. Remember, my forearms are planted on the table and my fingers are already interlocked. The steeple is simply raising your fingers and putting your fingertips together in the form of a steeple. But you want to do this sparingly. You do not want to overuse this technique because it becomes overpowering to the person with whom you're using it. It is a very powerful body language message. It is a very powerful visual communication strategy, so you want to use it sparingly. You don't want to hold this pose for more than, let's say, 4 seconds at a time. And here's exactly how you want to use it. Let's say that I'm in an interview and somebody asks me something like, what's one of the biggest strengths that you'll bring to this organization? Or, how confident are you in your training ability? Either one of those questions is basically going to come back to training for me, so I'm going to use those questions. If I'm asked a question like that, and as I answer it, I want to project as much power and confidence in my answer as I possibly can. Let's say that somebody asked me, how confident are you in your training abilities? As I answered the question, I would also implement the steeple, like this. I'd say something such as, oh, I'm very confident in my training abilities. In fact, it's one of the biggest strengths that I'll be bringing to this organization. Or I could do it like this. You know, what is one of the biggest strengths that you'll be bringing to this organization? I could say, I believe that one of the biggest strengths that I'll be bringing to your organization is my ability to not only communicate, but also train others. I've been doing it for more than 15 years, and it's a skill that I enjoy developing and sharing with others. And you'll notice that as I deliver those messages, I simply put my fingers up for a few seconds and then put them back down. And there's something subconscious that the person will receive in that message that will make them believe, they're very confident in that message. What a powerful communicator. So remember, practice using the steeple when you're at home so that you get comfortable doing this. You know, do it at the dinner table, do it while you're speaking with your friends or your spouse, when you're out for dinner, when you're out for drinks. Get used to putting your forearms on the table and raising your fingers up in the form of a steeple for a few seconds while you're delivering a message, and then putting your fingers back in an interlocked position. That is the steeple, and that will project an image of more power and confidence while you're delivering your message.
Use your hands to make a steeple. Do it right, impress all the people. Yay!